much for watching our first video and posting all your questions. One more time, I'm Sammy.
And I'm Brandon.
And we're making this first video to answer some of the questions you guys addressed, but just remember this will be one of many videos, so feel free to keep your questions in the Facebook group coming.
Many of the questions that we received had to do with living at Yale, and specifically what it's like to live at Yale as a freshman. Since residential colleges are such a big portion of what it's like to be at Yale and the freshman and Yale experience, we're going to cover that in this video as well. Erica and Alex from California asked a question about what it's like to get assigned to a residential college and what it's like living in a residential college freshman year.
Since I'm a freshman and you guys want to hear about freshman living, I figured I would take you to my suites. That's where we're filming today. Welcome. Since I'm a Branford College freshman, I live with other Branford College freshmen in a building called Vanderbilt Hall on Old Campus. So that's where we are now. Just to give you a sense for how this whole process works, sometime in May, after you've decided to come to Yale, you'll fill out a housing preference form online. And this is a place where you basically just tell us about how you like to live, how social you want your suite to be, what time you go to bed, what kind of music you like, everything like that. Then, your residential college dean will read literally every single student's housing preference forms and create suite assignments based on that, striving for diversity within each suite, but very sort of compatible lifestyles, which is really important. Then in June, you'll find out which residential college you're in and who your suite mates are. The average suite size is about 4 to 6 students, and you'll always have a bedroom either to yourself or share it with one other student who's your roommate. Just to give you an example, for me this year, I live with 3 other students, and we share this common room. I'm from Chicago, and then the other students are from Montreal, San Francisco, and New York, which is really fun, and we all have sort of very different experiences that I really enjoy sort of talking about and learning from one another.
My freshman year, I lived in Bingham Hall, which is actually right next door to Vandy. And my suite had 6 students. Some of my suite mates were from Louisiana, Boulder, Colorado, and my roommate was from Beijing. And we had some really good common interests, like sports is something we all seem to gravitate towards, playing a lot intramural sports, and we're still very close to this day. We have suite dinners all the time still, and I've lived with many of those freshman year suite mates all 3 years so far, and then again next year, my senior year.
We also wanted to show you some residential college facilities. There are certain facilities that every residential college has, like a dining hall, common room, library, gym, basement, etc. Of course, you can use facilities in any college, even if it's not yours, but those are kind of the basics. Then there are some more special facilities.
Yeah, some of the residential colleges have squash courts, basketball courts, printing presses, pottery studios. You can always get the stuff you want to get done.
And right now we're actually sitting in the JE Theater, which is a place that students perform, and so it's pretty cool that if you're in JE College, you can literally just walk right downstairs and perform right here.
Shreni from Florida and Nassim from Dubai asked about on-campus kitchens. Well, there aren't kitchens in any of the suites. There are kitchens in each of the basements of the residential colleges. They can be used at any time, including over the breaks.
If you love to cook, I promise that you'll be in really good company at Yale. Each year we have a huge final cut competition, which is modeled after Iron Chef. 3 students from each residential college get to enter on a team, and guest judges such as President Peter Salovey and Dean Mary Miller will evaluate their cooking. Here we are in the JE game room. Right over there is the JE Buttery. For those of you who might not know what a buttery is, butteries are late-night, student-run snack cafes located in the basement of each college. They're typically open from about 10 p.m. till 2 a.m., and all students are working there because they're totally student-run. So if you're finishing up a paper in the library at 1 a.m. and you want to celebrate with a 50-cent grilled cheese, you can literally walk right downstairs, go to the buttery, and have a good time with your friends.
Bianca from Florida asked, what do you do when the snow attacks? Well, she asked the right people since we're from Alaska and Chicago. Really, there's a few things you can do. You can make friends with people from cold climates. You can also dress in layers. You don't really need one of those poofy parka coats. Just dress in layers. And also, underneath every residential college, there's an extensive tunnel network. So you can actually walk anywhere in your residential college without needing to go outside.
Often, I think the snow can actually be a lot of fun. One of my favorite memories from this freshman year was the freshman snowball fight. Basically, during the very first snowfall of the year, there was a huge freshman snowball fight organized at exactly midnight, and it was really fun to just be on old campus with like 200 other freshmen and awesome holiday music playing, and I think we all came to really enjoy the snow and our snow angels.
Right. When it comes to living at Yale, there's some tremendous resources to help you along the way. There's your master, your dean, and your freshman counselor.
Your master is in charge of the social, cultural, and artistic life of your residential college. I remember the very first day of Yale, literally on move-in day, I was at a reception at my master's house, and my master walked up to me and said, "Hey Sammy, how was the trip from Chicago?" And this might sound pretty normal, but we actually hadn't met yet. She had literally already known my name, my hometown, and my face, just from sort of getting to know the students in our college. So I really felt like the second I set foot on campus, I was really known by my master and by my community.
My dean already knew everyone well in the college too, and she's really supportive of everything people are doing. Her main role is, of course, helping everyone with academics, approving their schedules, giving you advice along the way, but she also takes a very active role in intramurals, especially since Trumbull intramurals were the reigning Tin Cup champions, so we're pretty good, but she's very active in supporting us.
The last awesome resource are the freshman counselors, or FROCOs for short. These are seniors in your residential college who have been carefully selected by your dean to serve as mentors to you. They'll live on old campus with you, so just like literally right around the corner, and they're really there to give you any kind of advice on how to make the most out of Yale. Each weekend there are different FROCOs on duty, so if you ever have a problem or just want to go talk to someone, they're totally there, totally available to help make the transition really smooth.
Thank you everyone for your questions once again, and continue to post questions and keep tabs on our series as more videos come up.